welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a first impressions try-on haul. I recently got some new Lune Aster products. The star of the show today is the Juicy Olive palette from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. These army greens like this, these olivey tones, are my favorite colors. There are not a ton of army green based shadow palettes, so let's get right into it. Be sure to subscribe, like my video, comment, all that jazz. There's a little sticker right in the bottom corner. Put that there because I'm a professional. So let's get into it. So what I'm going to start with today is this primer by Lune Aster. This is the RealGlow primer, and it says it is a light diffusing radiance primer with vitamin E, licorice, and apple seed extract. And it's for all skin types. It's supposed to enhance skin luminosity, infusing tired, dull skin with a healthy glow. Pretty standard glowy primer. I'm into it. Comes in a squeezy tube. It's pretty big. It's 1.7 fluid ounces. Let's see how it goes. Looks like this. Smells very herbally. What I'm noticing right away is this added luminosity. You can see it kind of on my nose, on my cheeks. And I feel pretty plump and moisturized, and I haven't moisturized since early this morning, and it's 8 o'clock at night. I forgot to put on my cat ears. Yeah. In order to really put the primer and the face products that I'll be using today to the test, I'm going to go in with a foundation. Because I really want to put the primer and the face products to the test today, I'm going to be going in with the foundation. I try to really let my skin breathe a lot, and so I don't wear a ton of face makeup. This is a little bit out of the norm, but I really wanted to put things to the test, and I was feeling kind of a glam look. So I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and I'm in the shade 201. I'll be using my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe brush. These are so soft and good quality, and just look at the handle. So luxurious. I just used a sponge to kind of smudge out any excess product and to just kind of get rid of any of the brush strokes that come through in the foundation. Okay, the next product that I have today is the Lune Aster RealGlow Under Eye Brightener. I have a little bit of dark circles. I stayed up a little bit late. I had a bonfire with my friends. It was really fun. So I'm going to try and conceal the tired. Looks like this. Little doe foot. Ooh, very pink toned. Actually similar to my actual skin tone. I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics brush again. Just pat it out. I'm noticing that this under eye brightener has a little bit of shine to it. So the next thing I have today is the Bronzer Illuminator and Setting Powder Palette from Lune Aster. There's a bronzery shade, a blush, and a translucent setting powder, which just looks white in the pan. This would be really good to travel, and it has a giant mirror. Look at this. Giant mirror. I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe brush, and this is the Flawless brush. I'm going to go into the setting powder now and set my face. Quick update, the luminosity is really coming through. I know that the L'Oreal Pro Glow is glowy, but look at that. And my under eyes look really bright. So the setting powder did remove a little bit of the glow, but not all that much. And it really was translucent. Like, I don't see any white cast or anything. Granted, I didn't put on a lot, but you can still see the kind of brightness and you can still see the little bit of luminosity on my cheeks, so I would say not bad. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blush and contour and just kind of carve out my cheeks and rosy them up. Bronzer is nice. It's not too cool toned and it's not too warm. It blends out pretty well, but it can be a little grabby at some places. So you see right here, it's grabbed a little bit. My forehead looks pretty good. Grabbed a little bit there. I'm gonna try and blend it out a little bit more. Looks a little better. All right, I'm gonna take this blush and try and blend right on the top of my cheeks. Lots of kick up in the pan with this one. If you watch Tati's video that she uploaded today is June 10th, she was talking about doing this blush application where it was higher up on your cheek, because when you smile and you apply your blush right on the apple, then when you don't smile anymore, your blush application is really right here on your cheek, and you kind of want to make everything kind of lift up and look nice and bright. So I'm gonna try and do that. Right off the bat, I'm really liking this color. I'm gonna brush a little bit of bronzer and blush onto my nose. I'm gonna kind of mix them together. Raw Beauty Christy likes to do this, and I agree with her. It just kind of makes you look youthful. Look at that. This is not necessarily a new highlight, but I haven't tried it. I just recently purchased it. It is a mini of the Becca Moonstone highlight. I'm going to go in with this Morphe M438 brush. It's catching a little bit right here, but I think that's because I just have a little blemish. But besides that, it's going along with the vibe that I have on the rest of my face. Wow. Look, I have matching blemishes. One there, one there. And I pull a little bit of a Nikki Tutorials here. I have a new brow product today. It's the Lune Aster Dawn to Dusk Brow Pencil. Looks like this. There's no cap to this. This just kind of looks like one of those retractable colored pencils that you used to have in elementary school. Okay, well, as long as it doesn't poke out the tip, you see that? It doesn't poke out. And as long as you put it back in when you're done with it, I'm sure it'll be fine, especially if it's upright. Maybe this isn't the best one to travel with though. So what I'm gonna do first is brush up my eyebrows, and then I'm going to fill them in. I really do have some intense browage going on. I've been trying to let them grow out because I'm going to get the little extra hairs done with electrolysis when I go up to visit my family next weekend. So I've been trying to let them grow out. I have a couple of bald patches from where I tried to shave them when I was a kid. Bad plan. Children, don't do that. This color is a good match for me. Here we go, world famous messy brows. Okay, taking the spoolie on the back of this, and I'm going to brush out some of that. I also have a new product from NARS today. I got this in a little gift basket with a bunch of minis. This is the NARS Smudgeproof Eyeshadow Base. Comes in a tube like this. Ooh, it's like soft touch. Nice doe foot. So this eye primer base is like white in color, and it's almost dried down already, but it feels very liquidy when you apply it. I mean, there's not much to say until you apply eyeshadow over it. Because the Gimme Glow Cosmetics eyeshadow palette is all greens and doesn't really have a base color, I'm gonna go into this eyeshadow palette by Lune Aster called the Weekday Chique eyeshadow palette. And this is the color, it says Crease, but it's very light, so I'm gonna use this to kind of set my base. Finally, la pièce de résistance. I'm going to go into this Gimme Glow Cosmetics palette. Look how beautiful it is. I love all these greens. Okay, and I'm going to take Dry Martini, this more vivid green, and I'm going to start applying that lightly in the crease. Right off the bat, a little bit patchy, but it might just be the combo of the new base and everything, so I'm just gonna keep packing it in, seeing if it blends well. The color payoff is good though. So this kind of looks like a mess, because that's how makeup looks until it looks fabulous. But the color is very pigmented, but it is patchy. Like, it's not blending as well as I would hope. But I can't tell if that's over this eyeshadow base and this eyeshadow, because it's new and I shouldn't have done a first impressions with that eyeshadow base. I'm going to keep working on this look, keep trying to blend that color and to make it look a little bit more even. Because right now I look a little ridiculous. Also with this like little hair. Alright, I'm going to go into Vodka Teeny. So I realized when I fixed my hair, it just looks ridiculous, and it is this way for most of the rest of the video, so just bear with me, okay? I'm gonna take a clean blending brush. Oh, did I even say the name of the last brush? No. The last brush was Morphe M433, and this is a Morphe E17, and I'm just gonna really go over these edges because they're not blending all that well. I can't tell if it's the base, my amazing technique, or if it's actually the color, but I usually don't have this problem. So I'm gonna have to try this eyeshadow out on multiple occasions, and then I'll update you in the description box, or I'll update you in another video, because I will probably be going into this palette because it's just lovely colors. But I'm gonna try and blend this out a little bit more. This was helpful. You see the edges, they look a little bit cleaner. Of course, it's not perfect, but that's more about me than the eyeshadow. Yeah, the edges blended out cleaner. Okay, I'm gonna take this Medusa's makeup brush. It doesn't have a number or anything on it, but it's this little packing brush, and I'm going to dip into Garnish here. This kind of goldy green, and I'm going to pack it all over my lid. That metallic is working for me. Look at that. It's so beautiful, and I didn't even have to wet the brush. Granted, if I had wet the brush, it would have been that much more intense, but the fact that it packed on the lid at all with this brush is a great sign. These metallics are beautiful, and the eyeshadow looks a lot cleaner when I've done the lid. I love it. I love it a lot. I'm going to take Garnish and I'm going to pack it onto my finger. Not that the brush wasn't doing a good job, I just want to see how much more intense the foiled color is on my lid. I'm going to take a M506 brush from Morphe and go into this top color Cocktails and just try and deepen the outer corner. Taking an Alamar Cosmetics brush. I don't know what pack this came in, but I know it came in a 3-pack. And I'm going to blend it out. just intensify the crease, I'm going to take Dry Martini on the same brush. Trying to connect the darker color to the more mid-toned crease color. And then the next product I have to try today is the Lune Aster eyeliner. This is the Dawn to Dusk eyeliner, and it comes with a little sharpener. This is the gel eyeliner in black. This component is very reminiscent of the Marc Jacobs eyeliners, which I do not own because they're so expensive. Eyeliner is pretty black. It's not as pigmented as I would like, but it's very creamy. And it went on pretty well. I'm about to smoke it out a little bit with that dark color Cocktails. This is an M432 brush. I'm going to go back in with that eyeliner and put it in my waterline. So that went on intensely. Right now I'm going to take Dry Martini back on this M432 brush, and I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. I'm going to take this Luxie 141 mini round brush and I'm going to blend. This is an intense eye look, but I like it. Really brings out my brown eyes. So I don't really have a color in either palette for my inner corner highlight, so I'm going to go back into my Becca highlighter in Moonstone again and highlight the inner corners. Next I'm going to curl my lashes. For mascara today, I'm going to go into the Formidable Lengthening Mascara from Lune Aster. This is the Swipe and Go. And it doesn't have a color, so I'm guessing it's just black. This formula is very wet, but it is very black. It's not clumping all that much, and it's giving me a lot of volume. But I think I'm going to have to use 2 coats to get the length that I want. So once I built it up, I got a nice length to kind of get some of the clumps out of my lower lash line. I'm going to use my Morphe M438. So I only noticed the clumps on the bottom. Do you see on the top? There's a couple of lashes kind of sticking together. There's not a lot of clumps. It's nice. It's very black and very intense. It's a little wet for me though. I am going to go into this Lune Aster Power Lips Quick Stick in the color Double Booked. So I kind of like this lip with this look. It's a very buttery and soft and creamy. This is almost my exact lip color. So this is a very good everyday lipstick for me. Beautiful. What else can you ask for from a lipstick? Alright, and the last thing I have here from Lune Aster is the Lune Aster Vitamin C and E Lip Gloss. And I'm just going to apply this over top. And to set everything on my face today, I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus. Oh, and this is the coconut scent. And this is the finished look. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on everything. The primer, I really like it. It is moisturizing and it added such a beautiful radiant glow. I'll have to try this under all my other foundations and everything. This primer is great if you want a glowy base and you want to start off with something moisturizing. Onto the Lune Aster Bronzer Illuminator and Setting Powder Kit. I don't really understand what the illuminator part is because, oh, it says the middle one is the illuminator, but it's just kind of a glowy blush. I mean, I like it anyway. I think that the blush is beautiful. The bronzer is a little bit patchy, but the color is nice. And this setting powder is a little bit drying. It kind of took away a little bit of the glow and it made my under eyes look a little bit drier than they were before. As long as you're using a very moisturizing foundation, it won't show that much. The under eye brightener, it's okay. It really kind of just worked as a concealer for me today. It is very salmon toned, more pinky toned. So if you have more pink undertones like I do, then maybe this will work more as a concealer. But my under eyes look pretty bright. You can still kind of see the shadow in my tear duct area, but I don't think any concealer is going to conceal that. This is all right. I don't usually use an eye brightener. I know this isn't really a new product that I tried today, but the Becca highlighter, top notch. On to the brow pencil. I don't love that this component doesn't have a cap. This is gonna drive me nuts. And if I was gonna take this traveling, I would be worried that things would get stuck in the top of it because it's just like an open thing up here. Despite that, it looks really nice on my brows. It has a little spoolie at the end. It's not too big. I like this product, but I don't like the component and I don't like that this is the only shade. Onto the Lune Aster palette that I tried. I didn't use this all that much. I just used the base color to set my eyeshadow, but I will put in swatches, and overall I think this is a really cute palette. This would be cute if you like to kind of carry a little makeup to-go bag. This has your cool toned crease color, your base color, your darker color, and then a more shimmery pink color, which looks pretty universal. So I'm going to continue to use this and maybe update you in a video or in the description box if I can think of it. On to the Juicy Olive palette. Guys, I like this. Even though the mattes aren't the easiest to blend, they are beautiful. The pigment is there. The metallics are just so pigmented and buttery, and even with a brush, they apply beautifully. If you're looking for an army green olivey toned palette, this might be for you. There's enough variation that you feel like you're getting quite a few different tones, and there's a nice mirror. The eyeliner is fine. It isn't all that black, but it did go on very creamy and smooth. The waterline looks great. Usually when I line my waterline, the eyeliner goes into my tear duct area so quickly and it just kind of makes a giant mess. And I'm not noticing that happening with this right now. So far, it's wearing very beautifully. This primer, I think it's fine. I have to continue to test it. I have to wear it with eyeshadows that I know work really well over my other primers. I think I made a bad choice to try this with all new stuff. I did put some of my foundation onto my eyelids before I put this on, and so I think part of it was the combination of all the products making everything look patchy. So I'm gonna have to continue to try this out. It feels very velvety on the eyelid. It feels very velvety when you touch it, and if you're looking for a neutral eyeshadow base, this might be a good choice for you. I'm gonna have to continue to test it out. Onto mascara. Wetter formula than I'd like, but it builds up very nicely and the color is so intensely black. If you're looking for something with drama, this is a good mascara for you. The Lune Aster Power Lips Quick Sticks. It's such a beautiful color. This color, double booked, so pretty. So creamy, and it smells like nothing. It's the gloss that smells. It's just really a nice color and it applied beautifully, and I'm really not that good at doing lips, and the fact that I was able to put this on with virtually no issues, I'm really liking this and I'm going to be using this a lot. This Lune Aster gloss was also beautiful. This smells very good and it just made my lips look very plump and juicy. There's a little bit of shimmer in it, but you can't even see it when I put it on. Well, everybody, that completes this review and this try-on. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you like this look that I created. Tell me if you think this palette is gorgeous and if you're gonna buy it. So if you like this video, please subscribe, please like, please comment. I have a very small following, so I will be commenting back to everybody. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye! but now my lips look like all juicy and beautiful. Glowy, so glowy, glowy. So far it's like, comment, and subscribe. That's the wrong one. Blend that neck, blend into your neck. You don't want those lines, those nasty lines.